Hi, this is Patrick Rodriguez with SoulHealingTherapy.com. So today we're going to talk about how to release the energy of a past event, what some people might call trauma or traumatic events, or what seems like traumatic events in the past. Now, to be clear, we're not about changing history. We're not about changing the past. What we are about is changing the emotional intensity of the past. So when we think about that event from our past, our stomach churns, our throat tightens up, maybe our teeth clench, or even our head goes a little fuzzy. But when we think about this event from the past, something just doesn't feel good within us right now, present day. So what we're talking about is using soul healing, releasing the emotional intensity from the past so that we can move forward in our life in the present day. And that's what it's all about. The only reason, in my opinion, to do soul healing is to release the energy from the past in order to live your life in the present. So how do you do that? Okay. We have all had stuff in the past. It may have been a bully, it may have been a father, it may have been something pretty awful. So when you think about this one thing from the past, this event from the past, it makes your stomach churn, or you find that your breathing becomes shallow, or whatever it is for you. The primary thing when you're doing something like this, and hopefully you have someone that you trust, a friend, a counselor, maybe even me, but you have someone that can help you go through this process, because sometimes it's intense, man. And that's okay. It just is what it is, you know? So you allow your stomach to just do what it's going to do. You feel and notice your breathing. When you think about this thing from the past, your breathing may become very shallow. Fear kicks in. And sometimes for many people, I notice that they stop breathing and the breathing becomes very, very shallow and narrowed and focused. Fear is kicking in, and that's okay. To allow the emotion, or if you can't feel the emotion, because sometimes an event becomes too emotionally intense to feel the feeling. So what you do is you just notice the physical and you just stay with it and breathe. It's there. Give it permission to be there. Breathe. It's there. Give it permission to be there and breathe. Back and forth, back and forth. And for some people, depending on the intensity of the event, man, it may only be once or twice. There is a technique called the emotional freedom technique. It's also known as tapping. If you're doing this by yourself, or if you're doing it with a friend that just wants to help, using the emotional freedom technique, EFT, is a great way to release energies. Now, there's a whole lot of theories about why it works. Personally, I don't care. When I'm doing group sessions and I have several people that I'm working with at the same time, I like using EFT because, number one, it just gives people something to do, you know? But if you're focusing on this tapping, and I'll just do it real quick, so you might just tap on this part of your hand and just state it out loud. This event from the past. Sometimes the event is so traumatic, it's even hard to name it because emotionally you feel like you can't do that. How about doing it with me right now? This event from the past. Go ahead. Say it out loud. It's okay. No one's watching. This event from the past. Go ahead and do it. This event from the past. This event from the past. 3 times. 3 times. This event from the past. And then all the fear, of this event from the past, all the fear from this event from the past, feeling like I couldn't do it, feeling like I couldn't do it. It happened. This is important. It happened. It happened. Yes, it really did happen. Yes, it really did happen. Yes, it really did happen. This event from the past. This event from the past, right here. And then just below the collarbone, this event from the past. This event from the past. This event from the past. And then right where your ribs are. This event from the past. This event from the past. This event from the past. Put your hands down and just breathe. Now, I'm not saying it's all completely healed and all completely gone. But if you took the time to do that with me, there's just a little bit more space inside you, is what I'm guessing. And if you didn't do it, rewind it. Do it again. This time, really do it with me. And do it as many times as you're up for doing it. The phrase, "it happened," is something that I use so consistently when it comes to events of the past. One of the things with all of us is the emotional intensity is so strong. It's almost like we want to deny that it ever happened. And so when I work with people, one of the things that I have them say is, "it happened. It happened," in a very gentle and reassuring way. Because you're saying this to you, that part of you that went through some intense stuff. It happened. Yes, it did happen. It happened. For some of us, we went through some stuff and then others denied that it happened. Some of us went through stuff and we were told, no, it didn't happen that way. Emotionally, it doesn't matter. I often tell people, reality doesn't matter when it comes to emotions. We want to give your emotions permission to just be. It happened. And if you've been allowing yourself to go through this with me, I'm guessing you're feeling better, even if it's just a little bit. So how do we release the emotional intensity from the past? We allow it to be there so it can release. I hope that you'll join me for future videos, because we're going to be doing this and other stuff. And if you choose to work with me, I'm here and available. Let's work together. Let's get some of that stuff out. This has been Patrick Rodriguez with SoulHealingTherapy.com. Click the like, subscribe. Let's talk again soon. Take care.